Hello everyone, how are you all? The teacher Adnan is here again with you people with a new topic, with a new terminology in front of you. It has been 2 or 3 days that I have not taken the new session. It was because of some holidays which were being observed in our area, so that's why I could not take the live sessions. But today I'm just in front of you again. So today what we are going to do, we have covered almost 17 sessions, and in those 17 sessions we have talked about the speaking skills right through. But today what we are going to do, what I have just thought to change the mood today. Okay, I'm going to teach you about the writing skills. Okay, how to write down a short paragraph. Okay, but remember, I have the coherence of the ideas. I have the coherence of the lectures before. The lectures which were like the lecture of brainstorming, it was really good. You should have that in your mind. Okay, the brainstorming or the mind mapping, mind mapping. And then apart from those brainstorming and mind mapping, we have also conducted some discussions on the brainstorming, and we did a wonderful session on the WhatsApp group about the brainstorming. Okay, and I hope everybody learned there about the brainstorming. Okay, so remember, without wasting our time, we are just moving towards our topic today. Okay, as you can see here, it's the writing skills. Okay. Basically, writing is really vast, skill. It's very, very big. You can say it's an art. Okay, in short period of time, we cannot, learn the complete skills, but the more we practice, the more we improve our writing. Okay, today what we are going to do, we are going to learn the writing skills about the small paragraph. Okay, that's how a small paragraph could be written. Okay, so generally, as I told you, the writing is a skill, and for writing about any topic, you should be a good reader. Okay, reading is very, very essential, as I always mention in my all lectures. Okay, reading is essential. Okay, without discussing more about it, we are just discussing the main ideas. Okay, so basically, if we talk about the paragraph, now what is a paragraph? Okay, generally when some sentences combine together, okay, they make a paragraph. Okay, the group of sentences, when they are written together, then they make a paragraph. Okay, for example, if we take some sentences from here and there roughly, and we just gather those and write down those as a shape of the paragraphs, so do they become a paragraph? No, it's not like that. Okay, simply it's the group of the sentences, but the sentences should be coherent. Okay, this is the essential need to become the paragraph. Okay, what is that? That is the coherence. Now, what is the coherence? Basically, coherence means the linkage of sentences. Okay, fine. For example, if I have written one sentence, and then I am writing down the second sentence, and I'm writing down the fifth sentence, each of these sentences should be related to the same topic about which we are writing down. Okay, the coherence of the ideas is really, really important. Now, this is the first thing make sure when you are writing down, there should be the coherence, there should be the linkage between the sentences that you are writing down. Okay. The second number thing is the variety of sentences. Okay. Now what is the meaning of these variety sentences? Now variety of sentences means you should avoid to use the same sort of the sentences again and again in the same paragraph. Okay. Fine. So it means number one is the coherence. The ideas that you are thinking about, you should think of those ideas. They should be related to your main topic that you have selected to write down. Okay. Second number is there should be the variety of the sentences. Now variety of the sentences means if you are using for example 4 or 5 sentences in a paragraph, so make sure each sentence has the different words. Do not use the same words again and again. Do not use the same structure of the sentence again and again. Okay. Try to make the new sentences, use the new vocabulary words, use the new synonyms there. Okay. Use the new adjectives to make your sentences good. Okay. So that the reader should enjoy reading your paragraph. If the variety of the sentences, if the variety of the words is written in your paragraph, then certainly the reader will enjoy that. Okay. Let's move ahead. After the variety of the sentences, and the third thing is the unity. Okay, unity of sentences. Okay, now what is the meaning of the unity of sentences? Now unity means, when you are writing down, the single idea should be discussed thoroughly. Okay, because paragraph is very short, you cannot discuss the different ideas there in a single paragraph. Okay, now unity means the single idea is discussed. Okay, let me just tell you. Okay, so number one, as I told you, the coherence, then variety of the sentences, and the third number is unity of sentences. Now unity of sentences means if you are writing down a paragraph of 10 sentences, 15 sentences, make sure in each sentence the problem, the topic is single, and you are talking about the single topic that you have already chosen to write down. Okay, so unity should be there. Sometimes what happens when we start writing down and we are just deviated from the right path and we start to beat about the bush. Okay, we start to talk about here, we start to talk about there. So try not to do that thing while you are writing down. Okay, especially a small basic paragraph. Okay, so let's move ahead. Okay, after the unity, okay, what should be there? The fourth one is the conclusion certainly. Okay, the conclusive sentences must be there in a paragraph. Okay, if you have started something and if you are not concluding it, so it will remain incomplete certainly. So you have to complete the paragraph by writing down some conclusive sentences there. Okay, now it depends upon the topic that how you are concluding that. Okay, so it was a small discussion about the basic paragraph. So let's just start discussing. Let's just start some about some hints that how can you make that small paragraph when you start writing down. Okay, so today what I have selected for you people is the the topic that is very simple, and we have discussed a lot about that topic, okay, earlier as well. Okay, so we are just going to discuss the topic that is, for example, we are writing down a small paragraph about the science, okay, about the science. Okay, so make sure when you are starting down a paragraph, means you should select some the topical sentences there. Okay, now what do we mean by the topical sentences? As I have told you, whenever you are writing down the paragraph of anything, there must be the introduction of the topic. Okay, and after the introduction, certainly the body of the paragraph is there. Now in the body of the paragraph, what we are going to discuss, I will just tell you. Okay, and finally, as I told you, the conclusive sentences must be there. Okay, now make sure these are not the outlines. You're not going to make the outlines in the small paragraph. Okay, it's just the rough assumptions. Okay, these are just the rough assumptions that should be in your thinking when you are writing down a paragraph. Okay, what you have to do, if you are writing down a paragraph about science, okay, then you should know that in that paragraph how you have to link the ideas, how you are going to focus on these four things. Okay, so make sure that when you are writing down, you should introduce the topic with some, adjective sentences, with some outstanding narrative sentences. You can just, discuss, and in the body, I'm going to discuss about that. And in conclusive, certainly, you have to conclude the paragraph. Okay. Now let's talk about body of this paragraph first. Okay. Now remember, whenever you are choosing any topic to write down, for example, we have chosen science there, so there must be some problem to talk about. Okay, there must be some problem, and there must be its solution as well. Okay, and then you are going to conclude that. Fine. Acha. What about that introduction? Whenever you are introducing any paragraph, the introduction should comprise of 2 sentences, not more than 3 sentences. Okay, but remember, these sentences should be very strong. They should be narrative, you can say. Okay, now narrative means they should describe the topic clearly. Okay, for example, if I'm going to talk about if I'm going to write about the science, okay, just start writing down the introduction of that science. Okay, for example, you can say we are living in the era of modern. We are living in the era of modern science and technology. Okay, so you can just make such type of the narrative sentences, the sentences which comprises of many adjectives. The quality sentences should be there in the introduction. Okay, they should be attractive so that the reader should be attracted towards your paragraph during your first sentence. Okay, and then just try to create some problems and their solutions that about what you are going to write down. Okay, for example, if I'm writing down on the science and I'm creating a problem that whether the scientific inventions have reduced the pollution or they have increased the pollution. Okay, so I can just raise this topic and then I just start. Okay, we are living in the era of modern science and technology. Okay, but the scientific inventions, the excessive use of the scientific inventions have created thousands of the problems for the community, for the people. For example, the factories are running and the smoke coming out of the factories is not good for the health of the plants, it's not good for the health of the people as well. The vehicles, they have comforted our lives, they have reduced the distances, but certainly the vehicles are also giving the smoke which is making our environment polluted. Okay, so like this, you are going to just share the things one by one. They should be coherent, the ideas should be connected, variety of the sentences should be used, and then finally what you are going to do, you are going to conclude your paragraph by saying some conclusive word. For example, in short, we should increase planting to reduce that pollution and to enjoy the fruits of science and its inventions. Okay, so like that you can just you can just write about the paragraphs. Okay, so these are some of the skills, some basic skills at the primary, at the beginner level about the writing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the lecture, and if you have any question, just ask me the question on my WhatsApp group. Okay, on my WhatsApp number. Do not put the comment. You can put the comment and ask the questions when I am giving you the live sessions. Okay, because after the live sessions I do not come back to my lectures on Facebook. I go through the YouTube there. Okay, so if you have to ask anything related to your about the topic, you can ask me in the WhatsApp. Okay, for those who have missed today's lecture, they can watch my lecture on my YouTube channel, Spark Virtual Academy. And do not if you do not have subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel to get the latest ideas about the English language. Okay, in last, I'm going to share a small paragraph with you people that I have written in my college level. So I hope you will read it and you will enjoy it. Okay, look, this is the paragraph. This is the age of dominated by science and technology. Okay, as you can see that this is completely written by me some 20 years back, might be, or 15 years back. I have written it. Again, I hope you get the ideas from these and you will learn more and more. So see you tomorrow. Till tomorrow, stay in touch with me and do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed it. Okay, Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow.